So I decided to do more run documentations. Probably didn't see the one yesterday because I didn't post it up yet, but it will be. But I wanted to hit you up with this. If you start your morning with some form of meditation, I don't mean you have to sit on a meditation pillow. I don't mean you have to do the thing that you think meditation is, but something that drops you in, something that takes you into the question. And what came to, it changes your fucking life. So what came to me this morning, the question was, okay, I keep asking, what's my next step? And whatever the question, like whatever the situation is for you, right? What's my next step, God? What's my next step? And this morning it was like, okay, what if it's not like, what's my next step? It's just, what would you have of me? Here's what I want. What would you have of me? One of the biggest things that I've come to, damn uphill vlogging, is that God wants what we want for ourselves. I mean soul level. I don't mean the immediate, this is what I want right now. This is the instant gratification thing, no. I mean soul level. God's like, yeah, let's do that thing, girl. And however, we keep asking the same question over and over again. Over and over and over again. And if you're like me, you're an alchemist, right? Which means that, I'm an alchemist, maverick, creator, wild woman muse, right? Lover. And I also have a lot of alchemist tendencies, archetypally speaking. So if you're like me, you like transformation, you like the elixir, you had a lot of primal goddess or primal king energy, and you're like, or primal warrior, you're like, let's tear this shit down and see what's in the rubble. Let's be born and reborn over and over again in the fire. That's great. It means that we don't fear change as much. However, it means that we tend to make ourselves like such a guinea pig that we are constantly asking for an answer and not taking action on the answers that we receive. Way too hard right now to walk or to run. So I want you to look at what you keep asking for, what you keep asking for an answer on, what you keep saying, please help me. And then I want you to look at who's in your life. Look at the mentors who are already there. Look at the coaching and everything that you've already, oh, this is nice. The coaching and everything that you've already done. I want you to look at that. And I want you to look at how much you've actually integrated through your body, how much you've implemented on, how much you have actually sat down and committed like 4 hours a day to bringing forth into the world. As an alchemist, we love having mentors. We love the ancient, we love the lineage, we love the mythic, we love the cosmic. Awesome, right? As creators, we love these things. Awesome. And if you are not actually taking embodied action on the answers, I don't mean just tussling your ass off for no reason and just running around and thinking you're getting things done, and 8 hours later, at the end of the day, you're like, or really, entrepreneurs, creatives, what am I talking about, 8 hours later? Right around midnight, after your partner has been like, hey babe, do you want to do something? And you're like, yeah, and you were totally distracted and you couldn't even listen, you couldn't even pay attention because you felt guilt and you felt shame and you felt like you're behind. You feel like you're always behind. We feel like, as creatives, we always feel like we're behind. And at the end of the day, like, I'm not talking about that feeling. I'm not talking about you ignoring your partner, ignoring your family, ignoring your friends, ignoring the things that matter most, ignoring your self-care, ignoring your body, ignoring the rituals. I'm not talking about that kind of a day where really nothing actually got done. I mean the days where you took 3, 4, 5 concentrated hours. You knocked out the book proposal. You wrote your talk. You contacted podcasts. You reached out. You engaged with your tribe. You did the thing. You choreographed. You painted. Like, you actually, you took action, embodied action from the answers that you're receiving. This obviously requires you to be paying attention to the answers and to be dropped into your body, asking the questions of your body and of God, and being able to listen and receive and then hold that capacity. And if you're not quite sure about that, sexmagicwoman.com. And when I was running this, like, obviously I'm in the middle of a run, and what came to me was that God is the ultimate mentor. God is the ultimate mentor. If we're not actually taking action on, and I mean embodied fucking ritualized action every single day on the answers and the guidance that we're receiving from our physical form mentors, the people that we're hiring, the people that whose books we're reading, the people that whatever it is, right? If we're not taking that embodied action, if we're not integrating, if we're not implementing, if we're not hitting ship, right? Like if we're not doing these things like Seth Godin, if we're not doing all these things, right? If we're not battling the resistance like Stephen Pressfield, if we're not doing these things every single day, then why do you keep asking God for an answer when this is what he came to me with on this run? You keep asking questions. I keep giving you answers in the form of whatever it is, like mentors, signs, numbers, patterns, like whatever it is, right? The synchronicities. I keep giving you the answers. If you haven't fully implemented on those, here's what that tells me. This is my languaging, right? God does not talk to me in this much language. This is my translation for you, right? This is me being the muse for you, the bridge. If you're not already taking action, here's what that tells me. You do not have the energetic capacity for me to give you the next level of answers. If you are not already implementing on what I've given you, you are not ready, energetically speaking, for the next level that you think you're ready for. You think the next level that you keep asking me to take you to, you're not ready for it because you haven't expanded your capacity to hold and to integrate and to implement, right? To fully embody the answers that I've already given you. So I want you to really think about that. I want you to just like muse on that and go deeper into that. Go to thegoddesseshome.com. You will see my free energy series on Alchemy of Energy Transmutation, of how you can actually start to expand this in your brand, in your life, your love life, your sex life, in your creativity, because that's where it is. Like, we can't be activists, we can't be philanthropists, we can't change the world and be the change that we want to see if we are not actually doing this integration work, if we're not doing the excavation of why we're here, looking at our inhibitions and using that energy to transmute into who we want to become, into the art that we want to create, into the message that we have, into the love that we want to make, into the intimacy that we desire, into the wealth and the abundance and the body that we want, the health, all of these things. If we're not already implementing and taking action and embodied action on the answers that God is already giving us, then his answer, his response to your question is like, dude, you can't take it to the next level if you can't already integrate here. You can't hold, you can't, like, you physically, your body is not prepared to hold the next level that you're asking me to take you towards. So start to integrate and implement where you are now, and then you get the answers that will take you to the next level. All right, that's it, guys. I love you. Thank you for hanging out. Thanks for watching. As always, if you are not subscribed, if this resonates and you're not subscribed, hit that little subscribe, hit the little bell, boom, turn on those notifications. And yeah, thegoddesseshome.com for the free energy series. And if you're ready to do this damn thing, if you're ready to goddess the fuck up with me, then head to sexmagicwoman.com. That's it. Peace out, loves. Bye.